Howdy y'all, thanks for coming to the Railway Museum of San Angelo. A great way to spend a Saturday. Welcome to the depot of the Kansas City, Mexico and Orient Railroad. This is the largest of all the depots for all our trains here in 1910. In just a little bit, you'll explore the entire station, even up to the top floor, and you'll meet the people who make it possible for you to travel all the way around the United States of America. While you're waiting to board the train, flip your ticket over and see if you could find the answer to the first of our treasure hunt questions here in the lobby. All right, here we go. All aboard.
There we go. On board.
Welcome to the Communications Center of the Railway. I am the train dispatcher. Here we notify trains which trains are coming in and where they should go. We also send telegraphs to the other stations. The railroad standardized the times throughout the U.S., including the 4 different time zones. Up to that time, every town set their own time. The railroads needed a standard time so that the dispatchers could ensure the trains were not on a collision course. The railroad clocks and timepieces were used to check and set all the others in every town. Don't forget to keep an eye out for your treasure hunt clue. Welcome to the main hall. I'm the signal maintainer, Jonathan Miles. In fact, there's a town just 17 miles east of here named Miles, because I gave a large donation to the railway company so they could bring the railroad here to town. One of the most important things here is the scale. If you'll step on, we'll weigh you and I'll tell you how much it would cost to send you as freight on the train.
Hard that one's kind of too big. I got a lot with that one. Okay, so there you go. Are they cute?
Perfect. There are many things here that railroad people use to make the trains run. You're welcome to look around, take your time. And you'll find a clue on the treasure hunt right here in this room. Shall we go check out the train sets upstairs? The trains were so important to local towns, people would provide their own money to the train station just to get the trains to come here. Without them, the towns would have almost literally blown away. If you donated enough money to the train company, they would let you name the town after yourself, such as Miles and Mertzen. This is not the first train depot in San Angelo. The first was the Santa Fe station. When it was built in 1888, everybody in town came to celebrate. There were fireworks, brass bands, and a parade of horses and wagons that was miles long. It was very important for San Angelo to get a train. The next year, Fort Concho closed and all the troops moved away. Without the train, this town might have become a ghost town. You can see this depot right here. Also, there are some things on the treasure hunt in this room. The model in this room, the Luling Room, was built by Lim Allen. Luling is the watermelon capital of the world. He modeled the left side of the model after his own ranch. Notice all the little sheep. This room was built by a local artist. It doesn't represent any particular town, but more just what the artist was feeling. Notice some of the trees were built by children at one of our monthly workshops. This room represents the rail line to the southwest of San Angelo, starting with Barnhart, Texas on the right. Barnhart was a very important part of San Angelo's and the railroad's history, as it was at one time the largest shipping point in the 1920s for livestock in the country, with over 100 livestock cars being loaded and shipped out every day. The model train passes through Fort Stockton's train yards, then travels over the Rio Grande Bridge at Presidio. It then emerges several hundred miles to the west on the original KC-M&O line in Mexico's Copper Canyon. Copper Canyon is actually several canyons that run together to form an area 5 times larger than the Grand Canyon. At last, we finally reached the O-gauge room. Not only is it the largest room, but it's our largest model. There are generally 3 trains running on this model, 2 on the lower levels and a trolley on the upper deck. Not only are the models and trains very detailed, but they're also the easiest to maintain and generally run the best. Generally. The final clue for your treasure hunt is right here in this room. Thank you for joining us here at the Railway Museum of San Angelo. We hope to see you soon, in person this time. See you next Saturday.